What up, you guys? It's your girl Jasmine, and I am back with another YouTube video. Today is back and biceps. But before I go to the gym, I wanted to make me some breakfast, like an actual breakfast. So I actually have this here cooking right now, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is that I'm making. All right, so all I did was make a sweet potato hash with white Japanese sweet potatoes, carrots, onions. I got some Roma tomatoes in here, mushrooms, bell pepper. Did I say carrots already? I added a little bit of, oh Lord. The camera is fogging up. This is gonna be so good. Sorry about that. The camera kept fogging up because of the steam. But I put sweet potatoes, carrots, onions, bell pepper, mushroom, a little bit of minced garlic, and vegetable broth, and use some of my favorite seasonings along with nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is what's going to give the food that cheesy flavor without actually having dairy in it. And it's actually full of protein. So nutritional yeast is really good for you. Once the food is just about done, I will add some spinach to it, but it has a little while to cook. I literally just put it all in the skillet not too long ago. And you know, sweet potatoes take a little bit of time to cook along with carrots. So I'm thinking about another 10 minutes or so and it'll be ready. But yeah, so today is back and biceps. I have some new back exercises I'm going to be doing, just a few. And biceps, kind of standard stuff. But I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna probably take off because I'm feeling super sore, but we'll see, right? I always say I'm gonna take a day off and then never end up taking that day. So I don't know, but on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like super sore, I woke up at like a 6.5/7. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so breakfast is finally done. Let me show you guys. It's so good, you guys. I already tasted it. I couldn't help it. Really good. So I made like 2 servings. Oh, spitting everywhere. Sorry about that. I made 2 servings, so I'm gonna eat half for breakfast today. And then I'll save the other half for tomorrow's breakfast. But yeah, full of vegetables, full of fiber. Sometimes I like to switch stuff up. Not always, but sometimes. And this is so versatile, you guys. You could put so much more stuff in here. Like, I was contemplating whether or not to put chickpeas in, but honestly, I just didn't feel like it, like having to pull the shells off of the chickpeas. But with a hash, it's so easy to make. So always add like your favorite vegetables to your dishes or whatever to make it something that you like, that you're gonna eat over and over and over again. So yeah, I'm gonna finish eating this. I have some fresh squeezed orange juice as well from Whole Foods. And yeah, then I'm gonna head to the gym. And if you guys wanna see more recipes like this, make sure you guys check out my plant-based ebook. It just launched, so a whole bunch of recipes, over 100 recipes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Lots of stuff that the entire family is going to love and have you guys coming back for seconds, thirds, fourths, and fifths. So definitely check that out. It is the very first link on my link tree, which the link can be found in my bio, and it's titled Jasmine's Plant-Based Ebook. So check that out. All right, you guys, so I am at the gym now, already warmed up. I'm not gonna lie, I was like super sweaty not that long ago, and I'm like, it's not leg day. Why am I sweating this much? I was drenched in sweat, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, so already started warming up. Right now I'm working on bent over dumbbell rows and bicep curls with the easy bar. I was able to hit 60s today, but only like 6 reps per set. And then I dropped down to the 50 for the last, I'm doing a total of 12 reps. So for the last however many more I have, I dropped down to the 50. So that's been working. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is getting over our fears, specifically like with going to the gym, but again, like with anything that I tell you guys, you can use this for anything, okay? Not just weight loss, not just fitness, like literally anything that you want to do. You can use my tips and tricks for all of that, okay? Because a lot of the stuff that I've been telling you guys, I've done in my own personal life, and I've applied these things to other endeavors, such as starting my YouTube business, starting my other businesses. So I have lots of things that I've been working on and using these tools for that, okay? So It's not just for weight loss and fitness. But in today's video, I'm going to be using examples for the gym and stuff like that. So I want to talk about like how we can get over our fears. A lot of people, including myself at one point, lived in fear. The fear of the unknown. And I wanted to explain to you guys what fear actually means, because I don't think a lot of y'all realize. Fear is literally just a false reality that we put upon ourselves thinking that it's going to happen, but you don't even know if it's going to happen because it hasn't even happened yet. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So let me dive into that further. Let's use an example at the gym. Like, let's say you're afraid to go to the gym because your fear is you breaking something. Let's say you feel like you're going to break your wrist. I don't know. You are working up so much anxiety within yourself about what might happen that hasn't even happened yet. You don't even have any evidence that it's going to happen. It's just something that you made up in your head with your imagination, and you're allowing that to dictate your experience at the gym off of something that hasn't happened yet, okay? That's what fear is, and we do that a lot. I lived in fear when I wanted to quit my job. I told y'all before I started being a content creator, I used to work in a lab and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. But that was my first like adult job after college. It was towards my degree, which was biology, and I thought I was going to be living the American dream, right? I bought a house, I had a car note, like I just built up all of these bills. And I'm like, I can't afford a pay cut. I was so miserable there that I would drink every night. I was overweight. It just wasn't a good experience for me. But I was so fearful. I was so fearful of quitting and doing something that I actually liked, that I lived like that for years, you guys. I was there for 6 years. I was miserable for about 5 of those years. Because the first year, it's like, you're still trying to fill it out. You know what I mean? So the first year wasn't that bad, but the other 5 years that I was there, you guys, I was absolutely miserable. I hated my life, and I felt super trapped. But I was so fearful that if I quit, if I got another job that didn't pay as much, that I would lose everything. That was some fear. That was false reality that I put in my head. That was my imagination of the worst possible case scenario. But none of that had even happened yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had no evidence of that happening. But again, that's something that I made up in my head. And that's why I lived in fear, because I was afraid that that would be my reality. But I didn't look at it the other way. What if I quit and I find something that actually makes me happy? You see? So that's what I'm saying. And I did quit and I did find something that made me happy. So we can't always think about the worst case scenario in every situation, because then you're never going to move. At the end of the day, it's all about when you're ready to move. At some point, you get sick and tired of being tired with anything, right? But I'm telling you, we have to let go of living in fear, because it's going to hold us back from so many things that we may actually enjoy, like going to the gym. So just some food for thought. I want y'all to simmer on that. I'm going to knock out some more bent over dumbbell rows and some more bicep curls. One more. One more. Woo. All right. I am at my favorite back machine of all time, the isolation back row, favorite ever. So I already started warming up or whatever. So today we're talking about ways to get over your fear, right? And the next tip that I can have for you is speaking affirmations and being positive. I cannot stress the importance of positive energy and positive mindsets when you're trying to do something different for your life. Like, I need you guys to get into the habit of being positive. Please, 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 please. I speak affirmations to myself every single day from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. I don't ever allow myself to say anything negative about me. Some of my affirmations include saying I am beautiful, I am strong, I am intelligent, I am positive, everything that I touch turns to gold. The list goes on and on and on and on, okay? And in my fitness and weight loss journal bundles, I have a whole workbook on affirmations, speaking affirmations, the true meaning of affirmations, and just a lot of stuff for you guys to really dive into so that you can develop positive thinking. A positive thinking mindset is key to anything that you want to do in life, okay? So I need you guys to really work on being more optimistic and less pessimistic, okay? Please focus on that in 2024. And if you're around a whole bunch of people who are negative, I need you to run away from them and don't talk to them, because that's not aligning with what you're trying to do for yourself. You feel me? So we're not gonna let that happen. All right, let's knock out this third set. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I need to find a new snack to enjoy on my way home from the gym. I am getting a little bored with some of my meals. I'm kind of bored of oatmeal right now, so I haven't been eating it. Like the overnight oats, remember I told you it was so good? Because it is good. It is good. Don't get me wrong. It's delicious, but your girl has gotten tired of it. I am overnight oats out, okay? I can't eat no more right now. So with that being said, I need to find like a new recipe to enjoy. Hold on, I can't talk. I couldn't talk during that. That was a little too much. But yeah, I need to find like a new recipe so I can kind of change it up a little bit. So I'm thinking of some stuff now. We'll see. You know, that actually hurt my grip more than anything else, to be quite honest with you guys. All right, so literally everything that I want to do is taken right now on the cable machine that I actually want to do it on. So I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm going to do lat pull downs, but the one I like to use is occupied. And then I have a new back machine that I want to show you guys that I've actually never done before, but I've done the movement before, just not on the machine. I've done them on the cable machine, but I was like, let's try it on the actual machine, you know, see how that goes. So yeah, just kind of hanging out. If it's too long, I'll use the other cable machine, but it's like when you like a certain machine, because the weights are different, like, so I like to know I'm progressing because I'm using the same machine each time, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm just a little anal, I don't know, but I'll give it a few more seconds and figure out plan B. Got a new back thing here to try out. Never sat on this machine before a day in my life, so y'all are gonna figure it out with me. I think all I do is, oh, okay. See, not too bad, not too bad. Let's scoot back, actually. Scoot a little further back into the chair. one side. Let's do the other now. Definitely gonna add some weight. I keep pulling too hard on the way back and slamming the piece. Alright, this is gonna be good. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. Literally, the lat pull down machine that I wanted was available. So I hustled over there and someone beat me to it. So I'm like, dang, okay. So I had to like play it off like, you know, I'm not just here to be awkward. So then I thought about it, and then the girl who was on this machine, she got up. So I was like, okay, let me walk back over to the other side and use this first while I wait for the lat pull down machine. So everybody wants to do back today. It's just a back day. Fridays are for back. Okay, so I finally got the hang of this machine. So I added another 45-pound plate on each side, so I have two 45 plates on here. All right, so another way to get out of living in fear and being brave, like not just thinking it, but actually being it, is to start hanging around people who do what you want to do. So if you want to start a business, for instance, hang around people who already have businesses. If you want to get in better shape, hang out with people who work out. If you want to get a degree in nursing or something, hang out with nurses to see, like, is it something you really want to do? You know, getting their input, being around people like that, it's going to motivate you and inspire you and make you feel like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it too, duh. So always be around the people and the environment that you aspire to be in, because it's going to make it less scary. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, so like for instance with me, I run a business, so I like to associate myself with other women who run businesses. So therefore, you know, if I feel stressed, or if I have moments where I feel like it may not work out, you know, I can talk to them, get some reassurance, and start to realize like they're no different than me. You know what I mean? If they can do it, I can do it too. And then it allows me to speak back positive energy into myself. Okay, so see how that plays like hand in hand. So always be around people who are, you know, doing what you want to do. Don't hang, like if you want to exercise, don't hang around people who don't go to the gym. It's not that you're cutting them off or anything, but again, you're trying to get in shape, so you need to hang around people who make being active a priority of theirs. You're changing for the better, okay? So there's nothing wrong with elevating and moving to new places and being around new people. You don't want to stay stagnant. All right, let's knock this out. All right, next side. Two sides. Hold on, let me stretch real quick. Got it. All right. All right. Hands on fire. Like my hands are like red right now. Like